morning students. So today we are continuing our class with the exercise 3.2. Up to question number 16 we have seen. So let us start with the question number 17. Now what is your question number 17 students? If a is equals to 3, 4, minus 2, 2, then find the k so that a square is equals to ka minus 2. So let me understand this question. Here a is equals to this and a square is equals to ka minus 2. So we have to find out k. So I am formulating ka. So ka 2I differentiate here a square plus 2. Now we require a square. So finding a square. How to find a into a? So here a into a. Then we have applied the multiplication. How to multiply? First row and the first column. So we multiply 3 into 3. 3 is a 9 minus 2 and 4. So minus 8. So 9 minus 8. Similarly, you can multiply first row with the second column. You will get minus 6 plus 4. Then second row in the first column, so you get minus 12 minus 8. Second row in the second column, you get minus 8 plus 4. So you are getting a multiplication as 1, 4, minus 2 and 2. Okay. Now we have to find out k. So k कैसे find होगा? A square plus 2y. So a square we have found here. It is 1, 4 minus 2 and minus 2. So let me apply the values. Here a is equal to 3 minus 2, 4 minus 2, 3, and here a square plus 2y. 2y that means add the 1 will get 2 in a unit vector. Unit vector. I didn't get vector. Sorry. So here it is getting. Now add this 2. So you will get here 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2. So get 3. Then minus 2 plus 0, so you get minus 2. Then 4 plus 0, so 4 and minus 4 plus 4, that means minus 2. And then we can say the comparing of any one equity here. So we are comparing the first element, 3k is equals to 3. That means k is equals to 1. So you can see students, this question is very easy. What we have to do? Ka is equals to a square plus 2y. For this we are finding a square. मल्टीप्लिकेशन अभी आपको सभी को समझ में आ गया होगा कैसे करना है. सो a स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू फर्स्ट रो एंड फर्स्ट कॉलम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे आपको मिला 9 माइनस 8. देन ka इज इक्वल्स टू a स्क्वायर प्लस 2y. ओके, सबका मल्टीप्लिकेशन कर लो. फिर a स्क्वायर प्लस 2y. सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू? k into a then a square plus 2y. Just simplify and you will get k is equals to 1. Now we are going to discuss the question number 18. Now students, you can see the question number 18. What is the question number 18? A is equal to 0 minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2 and 0. So now we have to prove that I plus A is equal to I minus A into cos alpha minus sin alpha and cos alpha. So prove that equation. So I am taking first LHS. LHS is I plus A. So just the addition you can do. So we get 1 minus tan alpha by 2. Tan alpha by 2 and 1. So this is I plus A. Now main process is going to be not RHS. So RHS is I minus A into cos alpha minus sin alpha and cos alpha. So now what we have to do first? Find out I minus A. What is I minus A? 1 0 0 1 minus 0 minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2 and 0 into this. So 1 minus 0 1. 0 minus minus 0 minus minus plus tan alpha by 2. 0 minus tan alpha by 2. So minus tan alpha by 2 and 1 minus 0. So 1. Now students, we know that it is in the form of alpha, where answer we have to find it in the terms of alpha by 2. So what we will do? We will apply the formula for sin and cos in the terms of tan. So we have sin 2 theta is equals to 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, this formula is there for cos sin 2 theta. Similarly, we have formula for cos 2 theta is 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Right? So now when we are applying for the alpha, so here the angle will be half, that is alpha by 2. So that angle we are doing given here. Cos alpha, that means 1 minus tan square alpha by 2, angle will be half. upon अपॉन 1 प्लस टेन स्क्वायर अल्फा बाई 2। सिमिलरली साइन अल्फा की फॉर्मूला हमें यहाँ रखिए 2 tan अल्फा बाई 2 अपॉन 1 प्लस टेन स्क्वायर अल्फा बाई 2। Similarly, sin alpha, so minus sin alpha, so we are putting this, substitute this formula here, and cos alpha is equal to this. So that formula we have substitute in the terms of alpha by 2. So we have done this much. Now you can see here 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. It is common in each of. Okay, in all the four elements, this is common. So this 1 plus tan square alpha by 2 I am taking common. So common निकाल दे 1 upon 1 minus tan square alpha by 2. Okay. So फिर यहाँ पे क्या बचा है 1 tan alpha by 2 minus tan alpha by 2 and 1. Okay. और यहाँ से 1 minus tan 1 plus tan square alpha by 2 जो है वो हमने कॉमन निकाला है. So it is here. Sorry 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. So now here it is there 1 minus tan square alpha by 2. This is minus tan alpha by 2 tan alpha by 2, 2 tan alpha by 2 and 1 minus tan square alpha by 2. Now we are applying the multiplication. So you can do this first row, this one and first column. So 1 into 1 minus tan square alpha by 2 plus tan alpha by 2 into 2 tan alpha by 2. So 2 tan square alpha by 2. Right. Similarly multiply first row with the second column. So you get 1 into minus 2. So minus 2 tan alpha by 2 plus tan alpha by 2 into 1 minus tan square. So क्या होगा tan alpha by 2 into 1 tan alpha by 2 plus minus tan square and tan. So tan cube alpha by 2. So in this way we have find the second element. Now for the third element, second row and the first column. Second row and the first column. So when you multiply minus tan alpha by 2 with 1 minus tan square alpha by 2, you get minus tan alpha by 2, then minus plus tan cube alpha by 2, then multiply 1 with the 2 tan alpha by 2, so plus 2 tan alpha by 2. Okay, similarly you can find out the fourth element. So now we are going further. So that's why I am using the first and second line. You just note down everything in your notebook. Okay, so now let me start with the further step. So what is the further step? This will be 1 upon 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. Okay, multiplication is applied. So what it is 1 minus tan square plus 2 tan square. So it is 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. In the denominator you have tan cube alpha by 2 plus tan alpha by 2. Tan cube alpha by 2, or I should write down tan alpha by 2 plus tan cube alpha by 2, right? 2 minus 1. So 1 tan alpha by 2 plus tan cube alpha by 2. Similarly here, what we have minus 2 tan alpha by 2 and plus tan alpha by 2. It will be minus tan alpha by 2 minus tan square alpha by 2 is as it is, right? In the fourth element, what we have 1 plus 2 minus 1, so plus 1 tan square alpha by 2. So here we have done the multiplication and the simplification. So now what we have to do? So here 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. So I am taking 1 plus tan square alpha by 2 in the denominator with the matrix. So it is 1 plus tan square alpha by 2 upon 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. Okay. Then second element here minus tan alpha by 2 is common. So here 1 plus tan square alpha by 2 is remaining and this term multiplying, so it will go in a denominator. Okay. Similarly now third element. So what is the third element? Tan alpha by 2 plus tan cube. So here again we are taking common tan alpha by 2. In the bracket we get 1 plus tan square alpha by 2 and this is multiplying, so 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. And then the last element is 1 plus tan square alpha by 2 upon 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. You understood, student? This step is most important, how to simplify. Okay, what we have done, this 1 plus times per theta I have taken with the matrix. Whenever we are multiplying the matrix or taking common any element, that means that my element must be multiplied with each and every element. Okay, जहाँ पे यहाँ पे मैंने क्या कॉमन निकाला था, 1 plus n square alpha by 2, because it is in all the 4 elements. ये element common है चारों element. That's why we have taken common. Okay. Similarly, when we are going to multiply any element, then that means you have to multiply with each of the element, all the 4 elements. Okay. So now we have done this much. So now your answer is there. You can see here. 1 plus n square alpha by 2 and 1 plus n square alpha by 2 cancel. Here also cancel. This is also and here also. So we are getting here 1, here minus 10 alpha by 2, here 10 alpha by 2 and here 1. This is our result number 2. So what is your result number 1? 1 minus 10 alpha by 2, 10 alpha by 2 and 1. Here 1 minus 10 alpha by 2, 10 alpha by 2, 1. So from 1 and 2, we can say, so from 1 and 2, LHS is equals to RHS and hence is 2. Hence, I hope friends you understood this question very well. What we have to do when we are applying the RHS, first apply put the formula for cos alpha and sin alpha in the terms of 10. Okay, it is only because of here we have got 10 alpha by 2. That's why we have taken the formula sin theta and cos theta in terms of 10. Okay, so here the solution is done. Now you can note down this question in your notebook, and we are going to discuss the another two equations that we see the next. Now students, we are going to solve question number 19 and 20, which is a word problem. So let me see the question number 19. You can see in your textbook. Question number 19 is a trust fund has total is 30,000. Okay, this is the money. The trust having 30,000 must be invested in the two different type of the bonds. First bond pays 5% of the interest per year and second bond pays 7% of the interest per year. Using the matrix multiplication, determine how to divide 30,000 among two types of the bond. If such trust, find the obtained fund must obtain the annual interest as A 1800 rupees and B 2000 rupees. So now let me solve this question. Now we are solving the multiplication and it is given that solve this question by matrix multiplication. तो मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन के लिए हम क्या करेंगे? सो यहाँ से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. फर्स्ट वन ए कितना इंटरेस्ट है? सो फॉर दिस वी आर टेकिंग लाइक एक्स invested, that is x invested in first bond. Okay, and 30,000 minus x invested in second bond. Okay, so now we are going to apply the matrix multiplication. So I am writing this digit in a matrix row, one row, that is the first. Okay, first bond x, then second bond is 30,000 minus x, right? This is the first thing we are having. Then first bond invested 30 x rupees and second bond 30,000 minus x. Now first bond gives us an interest 5%. So here it is a 5% and this is the second 7%. And if we are going to solve the first one, that is A, that means you are getting the interest as a 18,000. Sorry, 1800. So that must be our answer. समझ में आ रहा है कैसे करना है? ओके, अगर आपको ओरली सॉल्व करना है तो ओरली भी आप कर सकते हो फॉर चेकिंग, बट इन द क्वेश्चन इज क्लियरली गिवन दैट यू हैव टू अप्लाई द मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन. सो नाउ व्हाट वी विल डू, अगर डायरेक्ट नहीं करना है तो so let x is invested and x we are getting first one, so 500% and then second is 30,000 minus x, so also इंटरेस्ट दे रहा है 7%, और जो आंसर होगा वो क्या होने वाला है 1800। ये हमें टोटल इंटरेस्ट मिल रहा है। ओके, इफ इन द फर्स्ट वन एंड द सेकेंड वन, ओके, अगर ऐसे कुछ इन्वेस्ट करते हैं। सो नाउ दिस थिंग्स वी हैव टू राइट डाउन द मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन। तो मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन पॉसिबल कब होता है, व्हेन नंबर ऑफ कॉलम of first matrix is same as number of row of the second. Okay, so that's why whenever you are writing, so here I have written only one row, and here you can see one and two columns are there. Okay, and here how many rows, one and two rows, so that's why we have written in this way. Okay, so here x 30,000 minus x 5% and second is 7%. Now I am writing in the place of percentage 5 by 100, 7 by 100. Now apply the matrix multiplication, students. How to apply? Yes, first row and the first column, and here nothing else is there. So you will get it x into 5 by 100 plus 30,000 minus x into 7 by 100 is equals to 1800. So let me simplify it. So what we will do? So that is give us here 1 by 100 is common. Just compare diagonal and 1 is there. So in a bracket we will get 5x plus 7 into 3, so 21. So 2,20,000 minus 7x is equals to 1800. Okay. So now this 100 we are shifting there. So when you are shifting it on the right RHS, you will get here what we have 2,10,000 minus 5 minus 7, so 2x, and here 1800 into 100, so 1,80,000. So now let me shift it. So here you get minus 2x is equals to 1,80,000 minus 2,10,000. Just apply. So you will get minus 2x is equals to minus 30,000. Okay, so x is equals to 15,000. So it is x is equals to 15,000. Now if x is equals to 15,000, then on second one, how much invested? 30,000 minus x, that is 30,000 minus 15,000, that is equals to 15,000. So this is the question number 19 part A. In A, what you have to do? Just x invested on the first bond and 30,000 minus x on the second bond. Write in the multiplication form. So we will write down first as a row matrix and second as a column matrix, because हमें multiply करना है, तो multiply की जो condition है वो apply करनी पड़ेगी. So now x into 5 by 100 this all है there. 100 दोनों में common है, मैंने बाहर निकाल दिया. So 1 by 100 5x plus 2,10,000 minus 7x is equals to 1800. ये जो 100 है वो हमने यहाँ शिफ्ट कर लिया. So it is 2,10,000 minus 2x is equals to 1,80,000. So minus 2x is equals to this. So x is equals to 15,000. अगर x 15,000 है तो y कितना होना चाहिए? 30,000 minus and y is equals to 30,000 minus x मतलब कि 15,000. Okay students. Now similarly अगर आप b solve करने जा रहे हैं, so what you have to do when you are solving b, then same thing will be there, only this part will be changed, then it is 2,000. Okay, then you can apply the same calculation like this. 2,000, here also you will get 2,000, and here what it will be 2,000 and another 100, so 2 lakhs. Okay, so now what we will go to here? Here it will be 2 lakhs minus 2 lakhs 10,000. So that's why you will get here minus 10,000. So x will be 5,000. So in the second case B, you have x is equals to 5,000. So therefore y is equals to 30,000 minus 5,000, that is equals to 25,000. Okay students, so I hope you understood this question. What you have to do first, Here 30,000 is the money, and then we have invested in the two bonds. Okay, first bond we are investing X, so second 30,000 minus X, and then we have proceed third. Okay students, so let me see the next question, which is also a word problem. The bookshop of a particular school has 10 dozen chemistry books, 8 dozen physics books, 10 dozen economics books, and their selling price are 80, 60, and 40 each respectively. Then find the total amount of book using the matrix algebra. Using the matrix algebra. That means हमारे पास three type के books हैं. So that we are writing three type. There is a chemistry. How I have written 10 dozen. Now we know the meaning of dozen, students. Dozen means 12. So this is actually 10. So 120 books. How many chemistry books? 120 books. Then second is a physics. So how many physics books, students? It is 8 dozen. So this is 8 into 12. So 96 books of physics. And third is economics. So in the economics, how many books they have? 10 dozen. So this is 10 into 12, that is 120 books. Now price. What is your price? It is 80 rupees per chemistry book. Okay, for one chemistry book. Then 60 rupees. Then 60 rupees per physics books and 40 rupees per economics books. Okay, so this is the price we have. Now we have to find out the total amount using the matrix algebra. So matrix algebra means हमने अभी क्या किया था? Just to multiply. Okay, तो multiplication ऐसे फॉर्म में है तो हम लिखेंगे first here books, number of books and price. दो है हमारे पास मैट्रिक्स. एक मैट्रिक्स लिखेंगे हम नंबर ऑफ बुक्स और सेकेंड हम लिखेंगे उसकी प्राइस. राइट. So now number of chemistry books is 120. Physics books is 96 and 120 is the economics books. And their price also given. It is 80 rupees of chemistry book, 60 rupees of physics book, and 40 rupees of the economics books. Now we have to find the total amount. So you know very well first row and first column. So 120 into 80 plus 96 into 60 plus 120 into 40. Just step by the multiplication, students. So it is 96, 100 plus it is a 6 is a 36, 3, 6 and 57. Okay, so it is a 5760 plus 12 fours are 48 100. Now just find out the total amount. That is 0, 6, 8 and 7, 15. 8 and 7, 15, 15 and 6, 21, 21 7, 2, 2, so 9 and 11, 11 and 5, 16, 16 and 4, 20. So total price is 20,160 rupees. So this is the total price of purchase of 10 dozen chemistry book, 8 dozen of it is the selling price of this. Okay, total selling price is 20,160. Okay students, so I hope you understood this question. Okay, whenever you have written this type of questions are in the question, it is clearly mentioned that we have to apply the matrix algebra or the matrix multiplication. So that's why we cannot do this directly. Okay, we have to write down in this format. Okay, students. So this is the question number 20. Now, next question is MCQs are there. Two MCQs. So let me see this. Now, in the 21 and 22, first they have written the things that let me note down. That if you have a matrix and its order is given, matrix X, Y, Z, W and D. So here x is of order 2 by n. It is p by k. This is 2 by p. Then n cross p and p cross k. Now question number 21 and 22 we have to solve using this order. So now what is the question number 21? The see in your book students. The restriction on n, k and p so that py and wy is well defined. So py and wy is defined. Py plus wy is defined when you can only give order of py is same as order of wy. Okay, first this thing we are having that order of py and order of wy must be same. Now second thing is py को डिफाइन करना है. Now for py कब डिफाइन होगा? तो डिफाइन py ये मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन को मतलब क्या होगा? When number of column of P is same as number of row of Y. So you can see students here, number of column of P is K. So that will give us K is equals to number of row of Y, that is 3. So K is equals to 3. So you can check the option to student. Whenever K is equals to 3 is given. Okay. So your correct answer may be A and C. You can see from that. Now second condition also we have to see, that is for defining wy. For wy, number of column of W is same as number of row of Y. So number of column of W is n. So n and number of row of Y. So it is number of row of Y, that is 3. So n is equals to 3. Okay. Number of column is 3. Number of column of W, that is 3, and number of rows is 3 by 3. Now order of py and order of wy we have to find out. So now order of py. तो p का ऑर्डर क्या है आपके पास? p of order p by k and order of y is 3 cross k. So therefore order of p into y, order of py is your row and your column. So p cross k. Okay, p cross k, that is the order we are trying. Now order of wy. So w का ऑर्डर क्या है आपके पास? w is the order of the matrix n cross 3 and y is the order of the matrix 3 cross k. So therefore order of w into y is column and row and column is n cross k. Now when it will be defined? When order of py is same as order of w. Now order of py is same as order of w. So order of py is py का order क्या है आपके पास? p cross k and here n cross k. So this is only possible when p is equals to n. So p is equals to n. Now you can see student कि ऑप्शन में कौन सा दिया है? k is equals to 3, एक में फाइंड किया था, सेकेंड इज n is equals to p, and that is your option number B. Option A, that is k is equals to 3 and p is equals to n. So that is your answer students. Again आपको क्या पूछना है? py plus wy को डिफाइन है, आप डायरेक्टली भी ये सब कर सकते हो, बट आई हैव टू एक्सप्लेन ईच एंड एवरी स्टेप, दैट्स व्हाई, अदरवाइज यू कैन डायरेक्टली राइट डाउन these py plus wy is only defined when their order will be equal. Okay, अगर P by define तो हम लोग का जो number of column of P and number of row of Y will be equal. So number of column is K and here row is a 3. So K is equal to 3. One answer is what? Similar W is defined. So yes, it is defined as 3 is equal to 3. Now find कर लीजिए order. P by order क्या होगा? तो के number of row of P and number of column of the Y. So it is P cross K. Similarly W by के लिए क्या होगा? M into K. Now we know that Py plus Wy कभी डिफाइन होगा जब दोनों के ऑर्डर सेम हो. So P into K is same as N into K. That means P is equals to N. So this is the answer of the first MCQ, that is 21 and 22. Let me see the last question of the exercise. 22 is if N is equals to P. If N is equals to P, then order of 7x minus 5z. तो हमारे पास ऑर्डर क्या है x का? 2x is 2 by n minus 5z. Z is 2 cross p. Okay. So you define the only when n is equals to p. So here we have n is equals to p. So order of 7x minus 5z is, you can write down as 2 cross n or 2 cross p because these two are equal. Okay, 2 cross p or 2 cross n because n is equals to p. So अगर ऑप्शन आपके पास दोनों में से कोई भी आंसर है तो आप लिख सकते हो. So this is the option number B, 2 by n. So with this students, all the questions of the exercise 3.2 is over. You can see this question solving. Just solve this question. Main the MCQs are there. So this MCQ we have solved. You can understood these things. Now today we are stopped here. In the next class we will see the next topic of this chapter, that is the symmetric and skew symmetric matrix, and then